Hey, garden friends. Good morning. Oh, I'm getting a late start today. It's already like 9:30. No, it's 10, I think. But I had a bunch of girls sleeping over and I had to cook breakfast. So life is busy this morning. So now I'm out working and it's supposed to be, I think, 105 today. So, I'm just going to do a few things puttering here and there. I have an emptied pot there where something died, and I went to the garden store yesterday and I picked up an Agastache or an Agastache, I don't really know how you say it, to fill in, and also an Angelonia, also called a summer snapdragon, to fill in where my nemesia in one of my pots has started to die. So that's going to be my project today. I also got potting soil. Got potting soil, and I'm gonna try and plant my Abulton flowering maple today, but it's so darn hot. And they're right in the sun, but they'll be out of the sun here pretty soon. So that's my project today. I already watered. I was out here and I just kind of quickly watered everybody. And I think that might be it for today. It's too hot. With my late start, that's just what it is. So I'll plant up those two things. I'll show you what I got and we can go from there. Here's my Angelonia. Isn't that pretty? It's such a beautiful, like, I don't know, purple with white, the variegated or whatever, bicolor. I just thought it was so pretty, I couldn't resist it. This is just an annual, so it's just to give me a late summer color. And then I got this Agastache or Agastache. This is a perennial for us. Oh, I don't even have my glasses on, so I can't even tell you. No. I'm like, put something in my mouth and I'm like, how am I supposed to talk with the tag in my mouth as I'm trying to search for my glasses? But here's what we got. Oh man, this camera just does not like to focus. There we go. So this is a full sun plant typically. I'm gonna put it here in my hummingbird garden. It's gonna go, you know, with my pots and things here. I think I shared, right, that I'm waiting for new planters to come here, and then I'll put some of these pots in front of them and plant some of these things, but that'll just give me some nice color in late summer, even though my hummingbird garden is doing beautifully. I mean, begonia always does great, but I think this is called Pink Charm Abulton's going beautifully, though it's not flowering as much as my other one, which, by the way, I discovered is not the variety I thought it was. But I've got a Salvia Gregii going, but this is where I've really seen some activity from the hummingbirds. This is Red Birds in a Tree, which I'd never heard of. It's got these just sweet little deep rose buds on them. Aren't those pretty? So those are doing really well. So I think I've got some, you know, successes in here. So anyway, let me bring you along for planting. And this is where my Angelonia is going to go. Look at my nemesia. This is what nemesia does for us. But what I am going to do is cut it back. So I'm going to cut it, and then I'll at least get some color from the Angelonia. And then if these give me another flush, that would be great. All right, those are my plans. I'm going to get going on them. I did not add any fertilizer because I dropped it and it spilled everywhere. But such is the way it goes. All right, there it is. I'm gonna put it over here, water it in. I'm gonna put it on this side because that is the dryer vent and it gets really hot. I'm gonna push this one over too. There. Okay, let's water in it. All done. Okay, let's go over and do the Angelonia. There. Doesn't that look better? The color. I have this pot here because it's protecting. We have a capped off drip here from when this used to be like a vegetable, like a sunken raised vegetable garden thing, and I'm always just worried someone's going to run into it. And we've had plans to, you know, shrink it, but we just haven't gotten around to it yet. So I put that plant there to protect it a little bit, but I do enjoy having this little pop of color. Now my angel's trumpets are not going to stay here. We just moved oh. Thank you. Lovely. So I guess my hummingbird highway is aptly named. Anyway, they were over here, but we moved them out of the way in order to build the new fence, and I haven't quite figured out, you know, my new planting plan yet for this area. But you can already tell, because I moved out 2 of the flowering maple, and you can just tell, you can see the rocks now a little bit more in between the shrubs. just a little bit more breathing space. And I think the plants appreciate that. So I'm going to continue to do that, and I'm going to find, where to put these next. But it's all dependent on getting these planters in, and then I can kind of clean up this mess. While I have my shears still in hand, I thought, well, let's do some let's do some pruning, some deadheading. That everything responds really well when you do that. But I have to say, I don't really have a whole lot to deadhead and prune. This 30-day challenge has been really amazing in terms of just getting me out and doing a few things here and there. So I'm like wandering around. I'm like, well, I got a few roses, but I did my roses the other day. Yeah, today is day 22. So I could come off, and there's a few spent roses. They're not completely dead, but I could, for beautification purposes, do that. Over here, okay, that's what I'll do. I've got all these at last roses here. I think what I'm going to do is just kind of deadhead those real quick. These are amazing. They smell so good. Well, you can't really tell that I did too much. I just pulled up some weeds, deadheaded my Atlas roses, which smell so good. Proven Winners, that's a Proven Winners variety. They say they don't need a lot of pruning. But I was watching Laura of Garden Answer, and she has Atlas roses, and she said they benefit from a little deadheading. So I did that. It's hot, and oh my gosh, I was sweating, and it's like I'm barely even doing anything. Yuck. But is there anything better than hosing your feet off when you're in flip-flops? Oh, that cold hose water feels so good. And it's still cold. It hasn't had a chance to heat up yet. So anyway, I did my daily routine. I did a beautification. My beautification project today was planting that Angelonia and that Agastache or Agastache. Not sure how you say it. And then just a few little chores here. Watered, harvested. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm always harvesting tomatoes, and I harvested one today, but maybe I'll make a pretty summer bouquet as my harvest today. We'll see. I'm not really good at it, but I do enjoy the wildflowers. Today is this week is my last week off work. I go back next week, so day 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. I have 8 more days. So just in time to go back to work, I think. This has been fun, and really all that's left are like the hard jobs, which I haven't really been feeling up to. Like I want to align my retaining wall blocks. They've been kind of misshapen over the years. I want to clean out my channel drain, things like that, but they're just bigger jobs that I'm just not quite ready for yet. So anyway, nice little jobs like this are perfect for hot days. Wish us luck. 105 today, 104 tomorrow, but then we get back down. But the garden is looking awesome. We have the drip dialed in, so I'm really excited. So anyway, I would love to hear from you. Are you doing the challenge? And I know some of you, like I had a comment around Arizona, Phoenix, Arizona was supposed to be 117. I'm like, what do you do to keep your plants alive when it's that hot? That must be really challenging. And I'd love to know, do you plant for the heat or do you just baby plants through? So anyway, I hope you have a great day and you get a chance to get out and let your garden love you today. Bye.